On Osrc News at 7, Governor Ayedatiwa reiterates commitment to infrastructural development. Nigerian Society of Engineers commend Ondo State government for utilizing indigenous contractors. Senate postpones ministerial screening. And from the foreign scene, Israeli strike kills 55 persons in Gaza. Thank you very much for joining us tonight on the news, and my name is Oyewumi Ayinigbara. I sincerely apologize for bringing you the news behind schedule. The present administration in Ondo State will not tolerate any form of expressionist tendency capable of jeopardizing peaceful coexistence among residents from traditional rulers. Governor Lucky Ayedatiwa, while addressing residents in Akoko Northwest local government area ahead of next month's governorship election, reassured of his determination to promote infrastructural development of the state. The governor, who was warmly received by residents, promised to sustain efforts that improve their well-being and welfare. Ayedatiwa, who appreciate the royal fathers and residents for their unwavering support and solidarity, converts votes for the APC. Some leaders of the community, including traditional rulers, applauded the governor for his strides to make the state better. Some of the communities visited include Obagi, Iron, Afi, and Okiagbe.
Kò sí nǹkan tí a fẹ́ sọ pé nípa development agbègbè wa àwọn ọ̀nà wa ò dá. Gbogbo ẹ̀ láti kọ sí ìwé tí wọ́n ti present fún yín. Àwọn ọ̀nà wa ò dá. Ẹni bá ṣe ń bọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan sà tí ó láti gba ọ̀nà wa jẹ́. Ìwọ̀nba ká tó ń manage wọ́n ti bàjẹ́. Ọ̀nà ọ̀gbàjì sí iṣẹ́ sí ìrùn wọ́n ti bẹ̀ sí gírèdì ẹ̀. Ẹ bá ṣe dáàfin. Ẹ bá lè ti gírèdì ẹ̀ láwa ká ẹ̀.
Àkúrẹ́ north, Àkúrẹ́ south. Àkókò north east, Àkókò north west.
Kò sí bó ṣe lè le tó àwa máa rí tiwa ṣe. Torí ẹ̀ la ṣe sọ pé ìjọba yóò dá tí yóò dìrọ̀rùn. Ó dá tiwa, ó dìrọ̀rùn. Àwọn ètò tí a ń gbé kalẹ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ tó bá lè jọ dìrọ̀rùn fún wa ní. A dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé tí lẹ́yìn fún oṣù mẹ́wàá tí a ti lò, ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn kan láti gbé ṣe. A dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé tí a bá padà síbẹ̀ fún ọdún mẹ́rin, ẹ rí i pé ó máa dìrọ̀rùn fún gbogbo wa ní. Torí ẹ̀ la ṣe ń kọ orin pé ìgbà yìí o, àsìkò yìí o, á tún máa dára.
Meanwhile, the inauguration of the National Campaign Council of the ruling All Progressives Congress ahead of next month's governorship election here in the state has been described as a big boost, which will enhance the strategies and bonding with voters. The party's candidate and Governor Lucky Ayedatiwa at the inauguration ceremony thanked President Bola Tinubu, acknowledging his leadership and vision towards unifying the party while fostering a renewed sense of hope among its members. Ayedatiwa, who extended his appreciation to all leaders of the party at both state and national levels, restated his dedication to prosper the state and the people. Government House correspondent Wahab Bankole reports that 305-member campaign team is headed by the chairman of the Southwest Governors Forum and Governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu.
In a strong show of support and solidarity for the standard bearer of the ruling All Progressives Congress, APC, Lucky Ayedatiwa, ahead of next month's governorship election and the need to tie all loose ends, national leaders of the party, for the second time in less than a month, gathered at the International Culture and Events Center, the Dome, in Akure. This time, The assignment is the inauguration of the National Campaign Council of the party. The state chairman, Ade Adetimehin, expressed joy over the party's strength being swelled by the opposition with an assurance of victory.
All we are doing is to coordinate ourselves, make the leadership of our party strong.
Other party leaders, including National Vice Chairman Southwest Isaac Kekemeke, National Secretary Senator Ajibola Bashiru, former Kebbi State Governor Atiku Bagudu, and Pius Akinyelure, among others, drummed support for the candidate of the party.
The people of Ondo State are ready to deliver His Excellency Governor Lucky Orimisan Ayedatiwa.
Today, we have in Ondo a gubernatorial candidate who himself is tested and experienced.
The last time we came here, we moved around the states, I saw the overwhelming support and that love he was receiving. And that's a testimony that it's not only God that had anointed him, but also the people of Ondo State.
And I forecast we should take up to 80% population to the south.
The national chairman of the party, Abdullahi Ganduje, who performed the inauguration ceremony, said no stone will be left unturned towards achieving an overwhelming victory.
It is now my privilege and honor to inaugurate this National Campaign Council for the gubernatorial election of Ondo State in the name of God the Almighty. Thank you and God bless. Thank you.
The chairman of the campaign council and governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, expressed confidence that the achievements of the party in the state, and particularly in the last 10 months, are enough reasons to sustain it in power.
We want to assure our party, we want to assure all of you that we do everything within our means, constitutionally, professionally, within the norms of any election, to ensure that a free, fair, highly competitive election and campaign about issues is what we will be doing.
The standard bearer of the party, Lucky Ayedatiwa, described the composition and inauguration of the campaign council as a big boost and a huge addition to the winning resolve of the party, which will enhance the strategies and bonding with voters. While thanking President Bola Tinubu for his visionary leadership, the governor extended gratitude to all leaders of the party at both the state and national levels. Ayedatiwa, who restated his dedication to promote the economic prosperity of the state and the people, also observed a mini silence in honor of the late Oluwarotimi Akeredolu, whose vision continues to inspire the current administration.
The successful journey of our party in Ondo State to this point is an open book. Everyone who reads it knows it. They know what power, unity, cooperation, and vision can unleash. We have love, unity, respect, courage, vision, and unwavering commitment to succeed as a political party. We have a heart that truly cares for the people and a resilient mind with a winning mentality.
In an interview, Lagos State Governor and Chairman of the Campaign Council, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, said the impact of Governor Ayedatiwa since assumption of office are encouraging and commendable.
For a man that has put together almost 150 pages to show the things that he has done and is about doing, it means that he has the interest of his people at heart and he plans to do a lot more.
The governorship election in Ondo State holds on the 16th of next month. Wahab Bankole, Osrc News.
You're still watching Osrc News, and after the break, Senate postponed ministerial screening. We'll bring you details of this and more. Please do rejoin us.
ambition.
My G, for our ambition, we go hard.
We go day night till we make it.
We go hard till we find that perfect beat.
The perfect beat, the one the world will put on repeat.
So we chase greatness in every moment, making every naira count.
We put out content after content till it's comment after comment. And with Glow by our side,
We have more to offer.
Because the MyG bundle comes with bonuses,
giving you way more data value and way more steez on IG, Snapchat, TikTok, WhatsApp, Glow TV, Audio Mac, and Boomplay
in one fly package.
Dial *312# now and select MyG bundle.
Glow Unlimited.
Thank you very much for joining us. You can watch us live on our website. Follow us on Facebook at OSRC TV and on YouTube. You can subscribe to our channel OSRC TV Ondo. Residents of Ofili quarters in Akure South local government area have pledged their full support for Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa in the upcoming November 16 governorship election. A party chieftain, Kemisola Obamoyigo, highlighted the government's dividend of democracy, particularly noting the ongoing grading of roads in the 6 communities of Ofili along Awule Road. Osrc's Omoriola Ongeji reports that the community hailed Governor Aiyedatiwa's administration and its commitment to local development.
Residents of the 6 communities in Ofili quarters, including Abolua, Ifesowapo, Goshen, Open Heaven, and Ofili, are facing significant road challenges that need urgent attention. These communities are strategically linked to key areas in Akure, such as Okeoba, Ondo Road, and the Futa axis. During a recent meeting of the All Progressives Congress (APC), hope was restored as state government representatives addressed the community.
One thing we know is this.
The state government representative and transition chairman, Akure South Local Government, Benga Fashua, praised their patience and assured them of quick government intervention. Fashua emphasized that their votes in the upcoming election would be crucial in supporting Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa's promises.
As the chairman of Akure South Local Government, about 4 weeks ago, I was here with the team to inspect this area of where the flood affected them. And we've done the due thing. We've taken it up. But presently, we're expecting when the amphibious marching will be back in Akure so that we'll be able to come to attend to that. But the one we can do at the moment is this road. And then if you look behind, you'll see that the grader is there working.
Party leader of the area, Kemisola Obamoyigun, described Aiyedatiwa as a governor committed to the people's welfare and urged residents to demonstrate their support during the election.
I deliberately do this one to bring smile to the face of my people in this community, to know that our governor is ready for them, at least to make them happy in so many ways, in all the way they need help from him.
Community leaders expressed gratitude to both Aiyedatiwa and Obamoyigun for the government's attention, noting that it was the first time they felt recognized.
My people are very excited. I'm very happy because this road has been a major challenge to us. Most people cannot bring out their cars or driving, but we are very lucky now that during the time of His Excellency, that our road is being done.
From bringing the grade to grade our community, she also did empowerment for women. She gave them something capital to start small-scale business.
We are elated, we are happy. At least this is the first time that we are having a city governor visiting us in this community. So it's a scene of joy for us, and most importantly, you can see the visit is bringing about some changes.
Remember us for just this, but all what we are praying for is that God should help them to do more than this.
They also requested additional polling units, citing over 2,000 registered voters in their communities.
In Ole Goshen, we have 13 units. So in each 13 units, we have about 200 houses on one unit. So everything that we are bringing here will be enough for us to, because most of them are transferred to this community from the town.
Currently, a grader is working across the 6 communities to improve road conditions and ensure accessibility. Omoriola Mbiji, Osrc.
President, Nigerian Society of Engineers, Margaret Oguntala, has commended Ondo State government for prioritizing infrastructure development for the well-being of residents. Oguntala gave the commendation during an on-the-spot visit to some project sites in the state, where she lauded the quality of work done. Saeed Arabisala reports that the NSC president lauded Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa for patronizing homegrown engineers in the execution of road projects in the state.
The national president, Nigeria Society of Engineers, Mrs. Margaret Oguntala, is on a working visit to Ondo State. She is accompanied by some members of the national executive and officials of the Council for the Regulation of Engineering in Nigeria. The team's first port of call was the palace of the Akure monarch, where Oba Alade Toyibo Alade Lucy described engineering profession as integral for desired development.
I don't have any doubt in her, so she's going to be great. You know, engineers, they are very, very important, very crucial in a society.
Mrs. Oguntala, delighted with the reception from Ondo State-based engineers, lauded the monarch for recognizing engineers and their contribution.
The cultural troupe singing in my very Akoko dialect, I felt very elated and proud to be a daughter of Ondo State. At my investiture on 20th of January, I unveiled an agenda, a 5-pillar agenda for the development of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. And the theme of that agenda is rebirthing the NSC for the growth, advancement and empowerment of engineering in Nigeria.
The professionals, led by the president, visited the ongoing Oyarobulem flyover projects for an assessment of the work done and its conformity standards. A team was conducted round strategic points on the project site by the Special Advisor to the Governor on Infrastructure, Lands and Housing, Joseph Babalola, and the Akure Branch Chairman of Nigeria Society of Engineers, Seun Adeyeye. After receiving briefings and answers to questions directed at the project engineers, the NSC president commended Ondo State government for prioritizing standards as well as engaging experts practicing in the state.
What I've found out here is a very good job and a good initiative and good concept, particularly because of what it entails and what the effect will be to the citizens of Akure. I can see that a lot has been put to it. They have adhered strictly to the standards, to the specifications of a flyover. And I've looked at the retaining walls, those that have been constructed, and I've been told that they have done the integrity test and all of that, and it's all fine. So I will just give some commendation to the government of Ondo State.
Oguntala, who is the first female president of Nigeria Society of Engineers, lauded Governor Aiyedatiwa for utilizing homegrown engineers in the state's projects.
Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa for what he's doing, the infrastructure development, and the fact, most importantly, the fact that this, I have been told, is a completely Nigerian project, from conception to design and to implementation of the project, and it's fully Nigerian, designed by Nigerians and being built, constructed by Nigerians. And I'm sure that the governor will ensure that it is also maintained by engineers. So I say congratulations to our governor for the job well done.
Up next for the visiting engineers is an inspection of the Oda Road project, where the president engaged contractors on site, charging them to deliver according to specifications. Special advisor to the governor, Joseph Babalola, appreciated the NSC president for the visit, restating Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa administration's commitment to quality infrastructure.
And the contractors that were actually giving projects, among others, these are
our contractors, local people that are able to deliver properly.
While pledging that all ongoing road projects in the state will be completed as scheduled, Babalola urged Mrs. Margaret Oguntala, who is an indigene of Ondo State, to keep being a worthy ambassador and an inspiration to young engineers. Sahida Arubisala, Osrc News.
In the meantime, Oluwaseun Adeyeye has been inaugurated as the 23rd chairman of the Akure branch of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, alongside the 2024-2025 Executive Committee members. He will serve a 2-year term during this administrative period. At the inauguration, the national president of the association and chairman on the occasion, Margaret Oguntala, encouraged Adeyeye and his team to leave a lasting impact during their tenure. Omoriola Ombiji has more.
Every 2 years, the Nigerian Society of Engineers convenes to appoint new leaders to guide the association.
Hereby declare you duly installed as the chairman of the Akure branch.
Outgoing chairman Stephen Bolawole handed over the mantle to the incoming chairman, promising support for a successful administration.
You can be rest assured that you are going to succeed more than I do, because we are going to work together. We are going to roll out all machinery, all resources to make sure we support you.
National President of the Society, Margaret Oguntala, praised the Society's growth in Ondo State and stressed the need for collective efforts to achieve further progress.
I urge you to strengthen the branch's focus on community engineering. By exploring collaborations with public and private stakeholders, we can leverage their expertise to solve pressing local challenges and make a lasting impact within the immediate communities.
Ondo State Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa, represented by Special Advisor on Infrastructure Ayoade Babalola, commended the association's long-standing cooperation and urged them to enhance infrastructure development in the state.
As regards the infrastructure development in the state, their contribution as well is very key. Their contribution as well is very, very key. And then having a collaborative effort with the ministry engineers and then with the other engineers, the consultants and the contractors outside. Being at the end of affairs, supervising and superintending all the engineers in the state, we strongly believe that they will be able to actually do well and do better.
In his response, newly installed chairman Oluwaseun Adeyeye praised gratitude for the trust placed in him and committed to collaborating with the state government for development.
A few years ago, our numbers of members have started reducing. By God's grace, we make sure that we increase. We try to make a model how to increase our numbers at the level of all our activities, including the meetings, seminars, so we'll be able to gain more knowledge.
Notable figures, including the Deji of Akure, Obalade Toyinbo and Ladelosi, were honored with Award of Excellence during the event. Omoriola Ombiji, Osrc News.
The journalism profession would maintain its enviable height if practitioners or aspiring journalists are equipped with knowledge and sound understanding on its fundamentals. This formed the crux of the conversation at the launching and public presentation of Emerging Journalist's Companion, a book authored by a staff of Osrc, Sunday Kolawole. Joy Pius reports that veteran journalists from Ondo and Ekiti State, media executives, mass communication students, and other dignitaries were present at the NUJ Press Center, Akure, venue of the event.
Many people are shouting everywhere, there is problem here, there is problem there, the food costs on the high side.
Incubated through theoretical teachings from different classrooms, Sunday Kolawole was weaned and shaped into a thoroughbred journalist and broadcaster in the newsroom. These practical experiences across various fields in the pen profession and his devotion to raising the bar of excellence propelled the publication of his book, Emerging Journalist's Companion. At the launching and public presentation of the book, Chairman on the occasion, Kola Ajumobi, praised the unrelenting thirst of the author for excellence and charged prospective journalists to imbibe self-development.
The media industry in Ondo and Ekiti State is emerging and is getting explosive. And the challenge of content depends on what the practitioners have in their head. That he has adorned his thinking cap to talk about issues that can promote productivity and content. That's why I've traveled all the way from Agriculture to be here to identify the efforts that has to do with internet.
Reviewer of the book, Dr. Tunde Fajimbola, highlighted the practical contents of the book and experiences of the author as some of the unique strengths of the literary piece.
The author's expertise shines through in this well-organized and engaging guide. While some topics may benefit from further exploration, this book provides an excellent foundation for success in journalism.
Ondo State Commissioner for Information and Orientation, Wale Akinlosotu, described the book as a value addition to journalism practice.
The other commissioner has asked me to congratulate you, has asked me to thank you so sincerely for adding value to this noble profession.
Chairman OSRC, Kunle Adebayo, represented by the Director of News and Current Affairs, Nike Busari, praised the dexterity of the book writer and the depth of newsroom practices encoded in the book.
Deliver the message of my chairman concerning the book. If somebody speaks in Yoruba, you will never know that he can speak in English. If he speaks in English, you will never know that he has understanding of the Yoruba language, his culture. Sunday, it's very hard. How he managed to put this together till tomorrow we cannot explain. But this when you take the book, read it, develop yourself. If you develop yourself, if you have that intellectual capacity, nothing can limit you.
For the author, Sunday Kolawole, the book is a reflection of his adherence to standards and ethics of journalism.
A lot still needs to be done in laying a solid foundation for journalism learning. For me, it's a light on the path of students going into journalism, a light on the path of young journalists to be able to also find their feet, and also a light on the path of everyone who really wants to make a headway in life.
Other speakers at the event recommended the book for academic learning across tertiary institutions.
We have a professional novel manual that can help beginners start on very good notes. I think it deserves a round of applause.
It is a book that sets to launch younger ones into the field and also to reenact that nostalgia in the old ones while propelling them onto greater heights.
It's more than just a book that has been compiled together. This is an investment for age to come.
I unveiled this book for the benefit of mankind, for the development of journalism and qualitative, inspirational media practice.
Emerging Journalist's Companion contains 77 pages of practical journalism, which when circulated will help cement the foundation of journalism for young and aspiring journalists. Joy Pius, OSRC News.
The Senate has postponed the screening of President Bola Tinubu's new ministerial nominees. Special advisor to the President, Bashir Ladu, who stated this, said this postponement is to allow all the nominees to conclude all aspects of documentation and pre-screening exercise. Another foreign saying Gaza's Civil Defense Agency has stated an Israeli airstrike has killed more than 55 people in a residential building in the northern district of Beit Lahia. Tens of thousands of Palestinians have been forced to flee northern Gaza since the onslaught began, while the Civil Defense Agency has reported hundreds of deaths. And that's the news tonight, but before we go, a quick look at one of the top stories. We told you in the news that Governor Aiyedatiwa has reiterated commitment to infrastructural development for the well-being of residents in Ondo State. And that's the news tonight. Thank you very much for watching. Good evening.
Go.
Nation.